talking, no more argument. The moment of truth has arrived. 15 proud, undefeated New Zealanders, and they're putting that perfect record on the line here in Cardiff today, in front of this passionate crowd.
December the 16th, 1905. 15 Welshmen from all walks of life about to confront the challenge that would make them heroes. And one of them, scrum half Richard Morgan Owen, Dickie Owen, was set to play a vital role in the match of the century. Dickie Owen was a Swansea steelworker, so he'd have taken time off work to play for his country. A brisk walk to the station probably, his head buzzing with thoughts of tomorrow's big match. Morning. December the 16th, 1905, please.
Certainly, Gareth. Are you coming back?
I certainly hope so.
Excellent.
This was a station I used to use when I grew up as a young boy in Gwankigirwin at the top of the Swansea Valley. I've started many a journey from here. Today, the journey is to Cardiff. Nothing too unusual about that destination. But it's a journey on many levels. A journey through time, if you like. Dickie Owen's journey. Because for him, of course, rugby was an escape, an adventure. I've always had a thing about Dickie Owen, the Welsh scrum half that day back in 1905, December the 16th, 100 years ago, the day that Wales beat New Zealand. He played in my position. In fact, it was his 35 caps that I had to beat to become Wales' most capped scrum half. And of course, the more caps I had, the more that I really wanted to know about him. So, plenty for Dickie to think about as his train rattled along. He'd have been looking out through the window, thinking intensely about that match, what tactics to use, the apprehension, the feeling in the pit of his stomach, thinking about that game the following day. I doubt if Dickie had got off the train at Neath, but then I've got a call to make.
The train is now arriving at platform 2. It's a slightly delayed service to 1905.
It's one thing to see the 1905 story in your mind's eye, to imagine it, but if you want to get even closer to the experience of those players, and I do, well then it helps enormously if you can get your hands on real things. And Neath just happens to be home to Dai Richards and his amazing collection of rugby memorabilia.
Just take a look at that. That is the jersey that was swapped after the game. Gallagher took his team to the Welsh dressing room and they exchanged jerseys en masse.
Yeah.
And this was a jersey that was swapped with Cliff Pritchard, the Welsh rover.
I can't get over the quality of the material. And if you look closely here, you can see that this silver fern has been embroidered into the jersey. Even when I played against the All Blacks, they didn't always get embroidered into the jersey. They were a badge stuck onto it. So the quality of this is quite superb.
Possibly, we think that the jersey might have been made of Jason's and shrinkable wool.
Is this the beginning of endorsements and advertising? Because it says here, gentlemen, it may interest you to learn that the Jason underwear has given general satisfaction to members of the New Zealand rugby football team, and goes on to endorse the whole thing, and it's signed by the whole team, it looks to me.
Yeah, I mean, what we could be looking at is the first ever rugby sponsorship.
Yes, indeed. How old are these?
Those are from the turn of the century as well. They're almost identical to the boots that Dickie Owen wore in the game.
I hate to admit this, Dai, right, but I think my first pair of boots resemble these. I remember these rubber studs, putting them on a last, knocking the nails in.
This is a ball from the period.
I realise it's lost a bit of its shape over the years, but it looks a little smaller to me.
Yeah.
I think maybe the shape of it dictated the way in which the game was played in those days.
That's right. The dribbling was part of the game. In the coaching books of those days, there was always a chapter on dribbling.
Believe it or not, I played against a couple of Scottish sides who were very good at that skill, keeping the ball there, and you had to be a very brave person to dive in with all those forwards converging on you. This is interesting. Is this an autograph book?
Yeah, this is Thumbograph.
Wasn't doing the job of the police in those days, is it?
You don't know, there could be a few criminals containing you. There was an ink pad there, and people used to put their thumb on the ink pad and then place it on the actual square there, and then sign their name next to it.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Is that Dickie Owen's autograph?
That is Dickie Owen's autograph.
And his thumbprint.
And his thumbprint, yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
I mean, this is so personal. I mean, it's marvellous to see all these artifacts that I said to you, but I just feel, more than the autograph is actually the thumbprint.
The thumbprint, yeah. I'd actually be honoured if you would put your thumbograph in the book.
Well, I tell you what, I'd be absolutely delighted to follow these eminent players from the turn of the last century. It'd be a pleasure, Dai. Just a small act, a thumbprint and a signature, but somehow it seals the special bond I feel with my scrum half predecessor. I just hope Dai's book is worth more now, not less.